여종 shut the ancient dragon gods. Oh, they're powerful. Yeah, they're powerful. The most rare in Southeast Asia. Upper body human, tail cobra. There are three types. They're ultra rare because they're not regular gods. They're cartilage gods. They know how to bend air molecules and atoms. So aerodynamic, you go faster, right? They stand there, they bend the air around it, and they can actually technically go faster than the sun and most gods. Yeah, that's true. And those rare types, they flew around the sun 20 million times. Yeah, y'all about 13, yeah, 13 before the sun caught they. But their skin DNA, their cartilage pie, able to do that. And white man decrypted one version and destroyed a whole bunch of Asian gods. Yeah, that's true. And those are the ultra rare. They beat even the Aztec lizard. Yeah, that's true. But big engine comes in handy too. Yeah, the big engine. Ice King Cobra mode. Yep, absorb the spinal cord, and you match the big engine performance from the molecule. Yep, that flows through your spinal cord, and your esophagus, and your throat, and eyeballs, and brain tissue, and your bone. And that's why they wrote, yeah, big engine is needed. Yeah, big engine is needed. And why big engine is normal. But if you get a bender, that is way cool. Yeah, bender, because they can render your bone molecules, and then all those can bend. But when they bend, they're blind. Yeah, they're blind. They only have sonar. Yeah, they only have sonar. And when you're flying around with sonar, it gets very creepy. Yeah, it gets very creepy because the thing that's flying around you is probably faster. Yeah, that's true. If I use it, when they bend, you see the molecule, you see the atom molecule, and then they bend, they cause the molecule to burst, and the tinier circles are the molecules coming out of the big molecule, which is the atom, and then afterwards, yep, they fly towards it, and then right when they heal the atom, yep, the tiny molecules, the tiny balls go back to the molecule, and then they somehow, yep, they bend back, yeah, they bend back, they pull back, they fly a bit back in time, and then, yep, they break it again, and they fly forward again faster. They have to bend like that, yeah, they bend like that. You bend like that until you're faster than your human skin speed. Yeah, that's true. And pie benders like that are not science fiction, but I've seen three rare dragon types that can do that. When you did that, you hated yourself. Yeah, those are the real supercharger. Yep, supercharger. Most gods are only turbo. Yeah, most gods are only turbo. And most human gods, they don't bend. They don't know how to bend. And right afterwards, bending requires a really powerful bone third eye. Yep. And cartilage. Yeah, cartilage third eye. It is not easy to make, and it's not cheap. Yep, I've done it accurately. Yep, I've done it accurately. Yeah, that's true. And the kid didn't believe you. He didn't even know that it takes souls. Well, man, yeah, it takes souls to make such a third eye. And then you have to run it through the metal and the sun and Mars, and then you have to match the metal technology. Yeah, that's true. And by when you did that with the ancient tech, god tech, yep, you match. But 28 trillion years later, Israel lies by. They came back down and they tried to make a bone third eye, and we will not show you. Yeah, Faye will not show you. Bob will not show you. 100%. That's true. Yep, that's all the last of European secrets. Yeah, that's true. You will have to experiment on your own humans, and then you will cry. Yeah, you will cry. That is true. Empire said 200 trillion years later, her cried the moment they figured the correct combination, and then they figured, yep, didn't run through the Mars. Yep, didn't run through Mars or the sun. Yet the space station on the sun, no, banned from Persia. Yep, that's true. And right afterwards, graphic scene, he knew it. He had to deploy his own satellite. Yeah, you have to deploy your own satellite metal, and then you pray that alien grays don't smash it, and that you have enough time to develop the molecules and elements so that the third eye activates in the human DNA and functions with the brain tissue and spinal cord. And that is why her committed suicide. Yep, her committed suicide. Hey, Pi, when you did it accurately, they lie, Pi, because that type of third eye, you can reach new speed and you never blind. Yeah, you was never blind. Accurate. And basic, when you proved it, Allah wrote that he's a barbaric, yep, gene freak and a skin freak. He didn't understand that that is clean. Yeah, that's hygienic. That's true.
Empire, yes. Empires and dragons lied. They made a boner in the past, but they wanted to meddle, and they lie, Pi.
Yeah, they lie. That's fine. That's normal. And the part you said, Indian boy, when you run your third eye, You not lie, Pi, but I saw you fly past African sun god seeds, and then you knew, Pi, that those are kept by a different nation of yellow, and those are refugees, and those are not legit, but they're all sealed away, and they're sealed away. And Pi, when you're playing around, you flew past two of them, and then you flew around, and then this graphic is graphic. And Pi, the most graphic is when you match their speed. You knew how to bend. You cry for 20 minutes. Yeah, no, you cry for 20 minutes. If I use it, when you're bending turbo and you're bending supercharger, you hate yourself. Yeah, you hate yourself, Pi. Because why God's decrypted some of your DNA and then you encrypted it. Yeah, you encrypted it. That's true. And then Pi use it. Right afterwards, graphic scene. They wrote, what is the difference between a turbo and a supercharger? A supercharger can have constant flow of bending molecules, and then becomes aerodynamic every single time, faster and faster, and then it has a save, and then poof, it just flies at the new speed, accurate. A supercharger is much like Pi. You have force, bigger engine, and poof, you shout and you get faster, and they're permanent new speed for a few days, and that is why they're crying. Yeah, they're crying. They wrote Pi, you're the first turbo type that match African performance, but when you tried it in your supercharger, yep, your soft bone mode, your cartilage mode, you hated your people. Yeah, you hated your people because you knew immediately. Ayusan, they hate you. Yeah, they hate you. And then they cry Pi. Yeah, they cry Pi because you're the first Hmong god that defeated Chinese in Malaysia, and they make fun of you. Yeah, they make fun of you. 20 minutes later, they ask, why did you even begin when you know you're faster than them? You did it to study the ancient science, yeah, and methods in the know-how. Yeah, that's true. And they make fun of your Pi when you're there. I see the 20s bend. When they bend, they can reach level 8. Because Pi, when you gave that kind of bone molecule to they, that emulates, yep, the bending elixirs that you provided for they protects their bone from the cartilage and nervous system, and then they render, and then they not die. Yeah, they not die, and then they're in one piece. Yeah, one piece. When you granted that elixir Pi, the bone elixir, they were able to get to level 8 from 20. Yeah, that's true, because they know how to bend. Yeah, they're god DNA. And 20 minutes later Pi, they're all aerodynamic, and they have a save and poof, 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 poof. Yeah, fast enough because your cartilage is faster and stronger. 20 minutes later, lots of evil white gods. Yeah, they laugh. Yeah, they laugh. They knew it. Yep, those are god tech, and those are god. Yep, sorcery, and that's a god sorcery ability. Yeah, that's true. And Paisa, that's the basic ability. And Paisa, right when you ban Pi, I saw you match African Sun God speed, but they lie to you. Yeah, they lie to you because Paisa, when you match, they cry and they lie. Y'all could. And then there is a lunatic that doubted Pi. Pi gutted him. Yeah, Pi gutted him. I didn't tell you, you're a fool. Yeah, you was a fool. The cartilage type are so rare, they never came back down to earth. Yeah, y'all could. And Paisa, the most evil is you right when they found out it's cartilage, and there's like a set of bone and sensory in the cartilage that allows them to bend faster, and then an ancient DNA lines up naturally, and they don't have to pull every cell from their skin and muscle tissue and fibers, and they not die. Yeah, they not die. The one that does it with brain fluids, yeah, brain fluid light magic, they have to pull every cell, and then you see chunks of missing bone and muscle and insides, intestines ripped. Yup, that's true. And missing brain chunks of tissue, and that's why they wrote Pi. If those brain lectures think they're so advanced, they're fools, Pi. Look at you, you supercharger. Yeah, you supercharger. They knew immediately cartilage is the natural method accurate, and they lied to you, Pi. They once saw the dragon with the black tail. Yep, he's a super cartilage bender. He not die, Pi. But they make fun of you. Yeah, they make fun of you. And Pi, you sit when you're flying around. One of the hawks, they bend like you, but they have cartilage, yep, compound beam into their nervous system, and then they're able to do it. Yeah, that's true. And they lie to you, Pi. Pi, you sit. Hint, hint. 200 trillion years in the future, we need to remind you, Pi, white gods have never found a supercharger type that was nice like you. The idiot is Aztec. He wrote, why go, yeah, why have big engine? when the small engine does it too. But that's when they creep out. Yeah, that's when they're afraid. Because if you don't have a big engine, you're flying that fast, your third eye turns on. But if you don't have the correct third eye made from human mode, then you're blind. Yeah, you're blind, and you're flying on sonar. And then people like Pi, powerful gods, fly around you like millions of times, and then they fly away and they scare you. Yeah, they scare you. That's when her brain turned on. Because what just zoomed past me, circled around me like 20 gazillion times accurate, and that's what scared her. Her was terrified where it was bending and rendering, and that's why people didn't do it with brain elixir. Yeah, that's true. And Pi, when you're there, you know that method too, but that's how white people do it. Yeah, that's fine. But indoor, yeah, indoor. I told you. That is the most common, yep, supercharger emulators, but very graphic, yes, very graphic. Because in ancient Persia and ancient India, there were rare, 30s and 20s, that can bend all the way to level 8 and 6 and even near level 5, yeah, near level 5. Those are rare, their DNA and their brain tissue calculators are super fast, yeah, super fast, super accurate, yeah, super accurate. And right afterwards, that's why they make fun of you, Paisa. They wrote, if you have a calculator like that, brain tissue DNA like that, you is super rare. But when you bend and you can fly past level 8s and you can fly past level 5s, you're smart. Yeah, you're smart. Because I've never seen a more graphic demon. He came down and he hugged his god children he knew. Yet bending aerodynamic is the way. Yeah, the way accurate. That's true. And by using hint hint, they can be as fast as the sun, but it takes practice. Yeah, it takes practice. And then you have to save it into your nervous system. Yeah, Yaku. And that is why they hate you. Yeah, that's why they hate you. Because you have a save and then you can pull and render, and then it's always the new speed. Yep, summon speed. Pull and tug, and Pies are right when they pull and they tug and they bend. They didn't die, but 20 trillion years later, they mastered level 4. Pi 100% always just do. Legit, always 100% do. They're not lazy, but they tell you the truth. Near level 4 is when their eyeballs explode, and then they learned you not full of it. It has to do with the nervous system and cartilage. Yeah, that's true. 100% that's true. And that's why they make fun of you, Pi. Your king cobra type, you consume faster gods, and you match the hardness and eyeballs and nerves and cartilage and bone, and then you can fly faster. That's true, and you didn't. Yep, you didn't die. Yeah, you didn't die. They make fun of you. 29 minutes later, they tell you the truth. By when you're there at lizard speed, you can beam as many bone compound to your friends, and they can shout, and then they can fly at the new speed by bending. But graphic, and you grant them the correct elixir, they can see everything move around they, but they have to time travel, sync it well, and then then fly, yeah, fly. And that is what's most horrifying, yeah, most horrifying. When they sync in time travel, they do it. They look natural, but it's very graphic. Yeah, it's very graphic because they know that gods like you know how to re-render scenes and jump right in the scene and appear, and that's what spooks people. Yeah, that's what spooks real gods. 20 minutes later, look at her face. Pi her didn't see the scene look normal. Pi re-rendered and Pi deleted African sun god. That's true. And 8 minutes later, her didn't even see that Pi's factual in her brain. Paused the moment why they knew real gods hit in black space and didn't dare come down. Because those are the type of gods that a lot of human gods try to steal from. And by using hint and bite. Right afterwards, they cry and they admit you smart Pi, but they're afraid of a cobra that emulated your DNA. But it respects you, so it didn't dare. Yeah, it didn't dare act. It is not wild. It did not eat human flesh. Y'all could and way graphic. 我就不是背是，我跟他战够了，说不能这样。 And by saying right afterwards, they warned you, Pi. If you know how to bend and appear at level 3, you definitely evil because they saw you got. Gods like that. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, that's normal. That's part of your god technology, your metal, and how you bend and render. And process molecules. Atoms and molecules, and then stack, and then synthesize and use. Yeah, that's true. Sorcery, yes, sorcery abilities and superpowers. Graphic, yes, graphic. He lies, pie. He does it, but he lies, pie, because he knows he's a science type. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, pie, you said the clean cold is you, but right after when you flew past you didn't care. Yeah, he didn't care. That's fine. Y'all good.
And Pie, the most evil is you. He said they did that, they only level 4, Pie.
That's fine. That's normal. 100% you guys do. And right afterwards, pie. The science behind that is you need a stronger god like pie to create you the bone chemical compound that you plug into your bone and nervous system, and then you re-render, and then your eyeballs appear hard enough, and then you not die, and then you can reach higher speeds. That's true. And those are granted. Yeah, those are granted. Speed bender granted, and those are not generic, but they're not super powerful. Yeah, they're not super powerful. Their health points are pretty low. Yeah, pretty much. And buyers, they don't believe you. When you're flying around, you're always losing health points because you're going faster than what your human DNA and your god DNA can heal. Yeah, that's true. And that's why he even told you he's about 4 strikes and then he's gone. He has gone. He has to go heal. Yeah, that's true. And the mole bites it. He cried for 8 seconds and nodded with you. He knew it. He has to go hide and heal. Yeah, y'all could. But your rendering ability, you was also allowed to build from demonic flesh and goo and fluids and then render bodies that look like you but not you accurate. And those fight and they fly around and you manipulate them like puppets. Then you can, yeah, then you can. But hide your body well, yeah, that's true. And when they did that, yeah, they succeeded. Infinity always says to rendering tag, yeah, rendering tag always 100% says to. Yeah, they fought Persia that way they won, but it is graphic. He wrote, yeah, legit, but it is graphic having to process that much molecule and data. Yeah, that's true. And right afterwards, probably the data is extreme. He wrote, he made 50 trillion more pipelines, always 100% infinity as do. Never get lazy. Yeah, that's true. They lie to you, Pi, because they were able to render fast enough that they appear strong, but 50 idiots figure they're fragile. They need to hide well, yeah, deep underground, about 800 million miles. Yeah, and then infinity. That's true. And then that's why they make fun of you, Pi, when you're rendering. You didn't die. Yeah, you didn't die, Pi. The idiot didn't know how to render, and then it is a nothing. Yeah, it's a nothing. That's true.
And Pie, yes, first thing working cell DNA, working superpowers. Third eye, spinal cord, brain tissue, intestine, retinas, nervous system. Then good. Upgrading to bone and brain tissue DNA. Way hard and extreme, and way full of encryption.
Yeah, that's true. And that's when they run into traps and a lot of viruses and a lot of cell rot. Yeah, that's true. And a lot of curses. Yeah, that's true. That's when they know by what you know. You're smart enough that you told the youngsters the truth. Right when you run around by, you cry for 8 million years. But the basis is get your cell processor up and running, which is your spinal cord and brain tissue. And then you infinity, yeah, that's true. Spinal cord and retinas, yeah, that's infinity, yep, that's true. That's the most basics of all God science, yep, that's true. And protect your brain fluids, yeah, that's true, infinity. That's your natural God mana. With that gone, then it's no magic, yeah, that's true. 20 minutes later, they cry so hard they wrote by you a genius. The dumbass didn't believe you. His brain fluid was decrypted and then got the evil god that decrypted your brain fluid. Never show it mercy because it never shows you any kind of mercy or love. And Voss said the same. Yeah, that's 100% true. That's all you have left, and he wanted to decrypt your brain fluid. What a disgusting human god. Va will gut you. Yeah, Va will kill you, murder you. That's true. Right afterwards, but guys, applauda. Go boys, really. Come on, get a pocho, you know. Oh, China, got the human fey. Yeah, pies, human fey mages are weak. Yeah, y'all good. Don't take their brain mana. Yeah, don't take their brain mana, electricity, brain mana, light magic, and the 20 twice it. Right when you're done, graphics saying, yep, China laughed so hard with you. They wrote, kid, I's telling you the basis of gods. 20 billion years later, they're so poor that they in high tech and metal pie, which is ultra rare and rendering, yes, ultra rare. The idiot didn't believe you. passed away, didn't even appreciate rendering, and then him learned, then him gained nothing. Yeah, that's true. And then Pi, you sent 20 trillion years later, you Pi, you legit, but right afterwards when you granted your bone emulator, yep, compound Pi, you granted that invisible atom compound that allowed them to turbo, yeah, allowed them to supercharge, yeah, supercharge, and they bend and they were super quick Pi. They're never level 3, yeah, 100% always just do. They're near level 3, and they kept practicing. They reached level 2, and they thank you, Pi, yeah, Yaku, because you did it correctly throughout the nervous system of human gods and retinas, till back to the spinal cord, to the brain tissues, every tiny little crevice. And right afterwards, yep, they're immune. Yeah, they're immune. Because right afterwards, they appear Pi as level 2, but they're really their level. Yeah, that's true. And right afterwards, they fly around, and then why gods knew. That is science fact. Yeah, that's a gift from Va. Yeah, that's true. 100% true. The idiot didn't believe you committed suicide when they gutted him and looted him. Yep, 100% always just did. And then they matched the bone hardness by always 100% just did.
Ah, Pi is when they match the bone hardness, the tissue hardness of the eyeball, nervous system, brain tissue, and then infinity.
Yep, 100% that's true. Then you're able. Yeah, then you're able. And the most evil is you Pi. They wrote, are you saying you're the most easy and good God? The fool is Allah, not believing you. 20 trillion later, when his son bent, his son matched him, and then his son wrote real. Yep, 100% that's true. Accurate.
Pi, Dumbender, Nashito, the Ogata Magic, Infinity.
Yeah, that's true. Sorcery's infinity, that's true. And right afterwards, Chinese wrote that if you can bend and become aerodynamic every direction, you're already infinity. Yeah, you already fine. That's perfect. Yeah, that's true. The kid didn't believe you. He wanted the real big engine, and he learned King Cobra Va didn't like him. Yeah, Yaku. And King Cobra Va told you the truth. Kid, you're lucky to be alive with a god processor, brain tissue, or bone processor. Infinity, yeah, that's true. Or he likes your brain fluid processor emulator, yeah. Infinity, that's true. Lucky, yeah, already fortunate that you not dies, yeah, Yoku. Other nations, they are not thoughtful, yeah, they are not thoughtful, yeah, pretty much. And by said 28 minutes later, her cry the moment you granted those ones, and then they know Pi up their eyeballs and nervous system and spinal cord enchanted, they immune. Yeah, that's true. And right afterwards, Pi, when you're done enchanting them, they knew immediately they're able to, but they have low health point. They render instead always 100% just do. And then they have infinite health points. Accurate, that's true. And then they lie by. Yep, they hide to protect you. The idiot is Allah. He thinks that Pi was the barbaric, and then he look. That's all they have. Yeah, that's all they have. Don't do anymore. You know, don't steal anymore. That's true. 20 minutes later, Pi 个什么打落那个拿住，带那动的住，我就在讲你等的票我，那就走到后头呀，就走到后头。Later on, yeah, probably watching. It's no longer good. Paul got whatever the white man. Yeah, that's true. 100% true.
Pi, yes, the most evil is you. Could we have figured out that you have a god processor wait for Pi to grant that enchantment, and then you can ban yourself to level 2. That's normal.
Oh, yeah, that's normal. And the crappy kid that did not believe you, they saw real God DNA that heals Pi. Yeah, when you allow they to bend, poof, they match your speed. Yep, and then it's very graphic. Because I saw Pi when you fly slower, they match your slow speed. And then right after when you turbo up to fight real war gods, that's when it's graphic. Yeah, it's graphic. Because I know you bend, and then you match and you cut. And it was 50 strikes, and then him passed away in one Pi. Yep, that's true. 要不好意思的，刚到你去就手真的多给你的帮你打谁也能打死。不好意思，the most graphic scene is you, yeah, Yaku.
Pi, he said Pi, he said, don't tell them anything. Those are Brahmins and more broken God. That's okay.
Yeah, Yaku.
The most evil is you, Pi. They only have brain fluids hide well.
Yeah, that's fine. And right afterwards, Pi, lots of evil Pi. Because technically, Pi, you not die, but Allah cried and came back down and told you there was an evil white god in Israel who theft some of your brain fluids, and he went way up. Yaku. And Paisa 229 do not regret losing one of your right arms by because they genetically stripped it. Your right arm is off of a baby warhawk. Yeah, baby warhawk. They're shorter arms. Yeah, they're shorter arms. And when they enchant, they shout their mom's dad and name. Poof, the molecules appear, and they cut, and then yep, gods are missing pieces. That's true, and that's why Pi they kept stealing her baby warhawk. All right, arm. Yeah, pretty much. The most idiot is Lawe Yaku. If I said you don't put it on, yep, I don't put it on, because you don't understand. Pai's a brand new god woman, Yaku. It is not fun. Yeah, it is not fun. Yep, Pai said. Chị pha đó mấy đà đi xứ mấy tổ lắm quá. All the bunny mong đầu kia the chủ đó. Sau đó ta bài bài mà mua cho nên chỉ một số the tổ ra Yaku. And Pai said, right after you're done, he wrote, how come you didn't like your Aztec family? And then he kissed. Yeah, Yaku. Aztec is there too. Yeah, Yaku. There's these lizards, yeah, the small head lizards and shoulders. Don't fuck with they. Yeah, don't fuck with they. Some of they design some of the human lung DNA right there in southern Burma. Those grandmothers are actually part Aztec. They imitated the cobra tail, but they are not cobra. Yeah, they're not cobra. They have green yellow skin like Pi instead of yellow blue skin like real Asian guys. They have yellow green and then it's Pi. It's Pi. It's Yoku. And they lie Pi. They knew it. Yeah, but the plus side is that lizard, demonic lizard DNA, that gives you better supercharge, yeah, conductivity. Yep, that's true, and that's why they make fun of you, because when your kids didn't understand, better cartilage DNA means better air bending, but means better performance. Yeah, better performance means you can fly faster without having a big nervous system, big engine. Yeah, that's true. And grab big pie. They lie. Yeah, they lie pie. They lie, they tell you the truth, but when you find that grandpa pie, you absorb the bone, yep, you gain, and then you encrypted it, and then you made a Hmong version, but they hate you, yeah, they hate you, that's fine, Yoku. Those are Aztec lizards, and from Australia. Do be careful, yeah, do be careful, dumbass, pie's right, yeah, pie is dragon va, yeah, dragon va. The only yellow guys that accept their pie with the swirly full beaks, and they're from Southeast, yeah, that's true. And the Pai has every right to invade Malaysia and the other dragon gods. Yeah, that's true. And that's when they lie to you, Pai Yaku. Blow của Pai xong mà nó chỉ được tiền là đa có sự thiệt Pai là bao giờ có họ là chỉ có giới họ chịu trọng trái Yaku. At 58 trillion years into the future, Pai, when you mastered lizard bending, you cried for 20 days, Pai. You saw your poor little Aztec lizards. They found out that when you match the kitchen knife lizards from every sun god, you gut and you loot his eyeball, you match, and then you bend, and then you absorb, and then with his old bone molecules, you can match his speed, yeah. You can save it into your mana, your magic, and then right afterwards, you can become aerodynamic enough that you fly and appear in new species. That's true. And right when you did it, Pi, 5 gods committed suicide. They wrote, yes, real Va. Earth, you kept it because you can come back and use his remains. And then right afterwards, Pi, when you learned how to do it the Egyptian African way, you hated them, but you didn't tell them. Yeah, you didn't tell them. 20 minutes later, hey, look, can go, yeah, look, can go. Because Pi is not Egyptian, yeah, Pi is Hmong, only Hmong, you know what I'm saying? And then right afterwards, Pi, right after you went back to Five-Headed Cobra Space Country Station, lots of tears in Egypt, Pi, because they knew it. You accurate, yeah, you accurate.
Hey, Pi, 20 billion years later, who wrote, if you have no God process you, it takes Faye a long time to make, and then Faye trades for needed materials and metal devices, and brain fluid tech, and then encryption.
Encryption, yep, 100%, that's true. Yep, and it's very graphic, like you said. The idiot didn't believe you. He found out tech is very expensive. Yeah, that's very true. And the Bayis, and he found out DNA strands and working cell strands are very expensive. That's true. Anything that moves molecules are expensive. It's very expensive. 2 idiots didn't believe you. Passed away trying to build anything. Yeah, y'all could. So rendering is needed. Yeah, rendering is needed. And Paius improved it. Pai ended a monster in the Book of Law. And 28 minutes later, they knew it. Yeah, rendering is needed. The basis of all human gods. Yeah, pretty much. 20 minutes later, they fly and they cry Pi because your Fey mages made it. They match Pi. Yeah, they match Pi. 100% yes do. What I don't recommend, Pi, is your knights always because they're deadly, yeah. But they're under AI law, yep. Computers watch, any out of control knights get vaporized. The chemical compound inside of their suit of armor instantly deletes and vaporizes them, yeah, it's clean. And that's why, and weapons are taken away, yeah, that's true. They're not able to use shiny weapons. And right afterwards, he laughed with you, he knew it, yeah, he knew it. 29 days later, his weapon kit closed off, yeah, yuck. And the kid cried, and then the kid is beheaded by his father. Yeah, that's true. And by using Hinton, by 29 trillion years later, him passed away, and then they looted him. Yeah, supposed to 100%. The AI loots him 100%. That's true. Yeah, and graphic scene by after he's looted, they learned that he murdered Faye 20 times, and then he didn't see Faye as a nation under Vahaya, under Paisan. Yeah, that's true. Paisan is the designer of your magic knight armor kit. That's true. And right afterwards, her run and cry and terror. Yep, that's true. The idiot did not believe Pai Yaku, only to find out that Pai will find your emperor god and Pai will god him. Yeah, 100%. That's true. And that's why they are terrified because you did that to evil gods. And then Pai said, "Con chưa sẽ được kiang gỗ na, nên sao có được có một tổ tổ kia, có dàn gì na có tập bao giờ là chùa sẽ chùa sẽ." And Pai said, 200 billion years, yep, they're new cartilage type that bend well, 100% yes do. Because what Pi found out, lizard and cobra DNA bends well. And Pi's part of those things, that's why Pi didn't die. Yeah, I didn't die. 20 million years later, her brain learned frog bends well too. Yeah, that's true. And the Paisa, it is very graphic for you because Aztec lies, Pi. They made a perfect lizard demon that bends from level 10 Pi. Whoa, infinity, yes, do. And he laughs and he wrote, if you're a buffoon that think that you can absorb spinal cord DNA every day, you need to see what he did by he got it a turbo type from the Cobra. Yeah, that's fine. Its name is on the internet. It is not you, Pi. It is not you, Pi. It is a stupid moron. It's a stupid moron. When he figured that Pais and your knights are there, he kept bending and he went at lizard speed and he thought he was so smart. Pi learned that him was from what sector? Yeah, Yaku. The Pi, when you went to see his family, you told them don't go down Earth and play anymore. Those are poor, yep, European nations, and they are poor. Yep, don't play with that. Don't play with that. Stay up there. Yeah, that's true. And 29 minutes later, you went around and you got it that why God. Yeah, 100%. Yes, we did. I can see your lore methods. Yeah, y'all could. Laying up by you. And by you right after you gutted the more you laughed for 9 days because he was so advanced by he went as fast as two Aztec lizards and then he landed and you remote view and then you match and then you knew he was only level 10. Yeah, level 10 optimized Tenza. Yep, Tenza. He goes. Yeah, nothing new. Yeah, nothing new. And the Paisa, the retard didn't understand that those are only level 10. Yeah, only 10 women. Yep, those are the most common. What Pi never taught you is that Pi murdered off level 8s and 6 and 4s, Green Hail's Eye level, and Pi gutted them in the trillions per second. And right afterwards, they lied to you, Pi. You was Green Hazel Eye equivalent. You hated a bunch of Silver Quartz Eyes because you matched. And the Pi, when you're gutting them, I see you do about 12,000 per second. Yeah, that's true. And those are optimized for them until you become Egyptian, and then afterwards I see you do 900 trillion times 90, yeah, 90 times per second on day, and that's why they fly, yeah, they fly. They wrote you as an evil war god, Va. You know the truth about human god DNA, but you always protect the bases because you know what humans go through. Yeah, that's true. The dumbass didn't believe you. Yeah, y'all couldn't. Nitwa, yeah, Nitwa, Paya, Nitchboats on it, and Nitchboats on it, Dog Phelan, JFA has a right to encrypt and hide. Yep, that's true. And then 29 minutes later, her cry in Chinese and wrote, "How come, Pi, you didn't create them into God's can't? They're too broke." Yeah, they're too broke. But Pi created a device that they can appear and then they not die. Yeah, they not die. That's true. And then 20 billion years later, the kid didn't believe you that those work. Oh, yeah, those work. 依家呢個牌子個我呢要了的是 coming down，你是 coming here 可能也飛了麼 coming 都多呀麼在。And the idiot didn't understand. Don't loot Pi's nation. Yeah, that's true. And 20 billion years later, the knights appear again from Thailand and go to them. Yeah, that's true. Kid, don't dare. Yeah, don't dare. Pi's up there. And Pi using the most evil is you, but you granted your emperor gods. Yep, and then they're able to bend and they're fast enough, but graphic scene. The kid that did not believe you that bending is safer than big engine. Yeah, that's true. Right when he tried the engine, he figured impossible. You'll die. Yeah, you'll die. Yes, that's true. They will buy in the dark also on the more emulator. You don't wanna. If you do that, your eyeballs will strip and your hair will strip. Yeah, that's true. And then your spinal cord will give out. Yeah, that's true. And that's what fucking rejects didn't believe Pi at Yaku. Pi's only seen Cambodian try that and survive because their spinal cord isn't like Paison's dragon spinal cord. Their spinal cord has millions of cell area. Yeah, that's true. One cell dies, the other takes over, and they feel normal. Yeah, that's true. And that's why Pi laughed. The moment he tried that, Pi simply laughed. Yeah, Pi laughed so hard. Go right ahead, yep. But when you die, nobody miss you. Yeah, that's true. So, did you look at them? What I got the honor and the yeah, that's true. Because right there, when you're emulating, real gods like Pi not tell you they cut your head off when your throat area a few billion times and it connects to all your cell area and then you dies. Yeah, you dies. That's why Pi, they even knew, don't try to make encrypted cell spinal cords like that because they're invincible. Yeah, they're invincible. And then Cambodia went and did that. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Pi don't care. Yeah, Pi don't care. Pi told you the truth. Creepy. Yeah, creepy. And the Paisa, afterwards, when he did that, he goofed his own technologies. Yeah, that's why Pi made fun of you. When you try to encrypt all their cell areas in the spinal cord, of course you're gonna goof your freaking technology. Because every cell also connected to every dot, every area of your eyeball. And then you're gonna goof. Yeah, you're gonna goof. I told you the truth. 28 billion years later, huh? Told goof that. Told you technology will change. Yeah, your technology is thrown away. Yeah, that's true. 38 billion years later, he figured you were not telling him the lie by his mom threw out his tech because he goofed. Yeah, he goofed. That's true. And then Paisa said, 28 billion years later, he's working for Faye. Yeah, that's normal. Yes, too. And then he learned his own grandpa dragon ate him. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah. What I don't like about cobras, the upper human body, if they're human and they're really long, they won't eat your body. Yeah, they won't eat your body. But they like playing with their offsprings that are human, but afterwards they kill it. Yeah, they kill it. That's true. That's one. That's the one that did that. He ate it, and then he killed it, and he didn't dare touch any other nation. Yep, that's normal. Yes, that's okay. Because he found it to be inferior. Yeah, that's true. And then he laughed and he wrote, "No, because those are me." Yeah, those are me. That's true. And 20 idiots cried the moment they saw that, and they puked and they knew. Yeah, they knew. And then I told you the truth. Yeah, when your animal god deities find you weak, that's usually what occurs. Yeah, Yaku. Look at the Aztec. They ate the human gods and humans. Yeah, Yaku. And you smart, Pi. Yeah, you smart. The idiot that didn't believe you, Pi, he learned the hard way. Why Pi spooked around Dragon. Pi didn't stay too long in their space countries. Yeah, that's true. Pi. All in the hair. Yeah, all in the hair. But since he has a mouth of a human, do you think he's gonna eat all of it? No, he's just fucking theatrical. Yeah, that's true. And the kid never learned that. I never learned that. If the head was a cobra, of course it makes sense that he eat the whole body. Yeah, that's true. 20 million years later, yeah. The both there, that's a broke grandpa that's pissed. He's not designing any more human gods. They lied too much. Yeah, that's true. And he left. Yeah, he sold off his rage and his temper and his upset feelings. And then he smashed the fucking little thing's head and then he flew off. Yeah, that's true. Yep, broke all his good devices, and then he has to invent new metal devices, and then he flew off. Yeah, he went back to space. The idiot cried for 20 million years and laughed with you. Yeah, he knew it. That's why you don't piss grandparents off. Yeah, that's true. And Isaac, were you there? They laughed so hard they gutted a Thai god for not knowing they're only safe because of pie and hogs. Yeah, that's true. They're the newest, failed human type gods. Yeah, that's true. And right afterwards is very graphic. But he's still there. He gutted his own for 4 days and he shouted, "Nope, time to go home. Yeah, it's safer up there." Yep, always 100% you have to. And it is very graphic, Paisa. Malaysia figured that out about Pi too. Yeah, Pi gutted them. Yeah, that's true. They thought they were so smart. You know how many gods Pi fought right there in Thailand? Pi murdered off 60,000 in 5 days. Yeah, Yoku. Pi has two blue swords, and Pi scared the shit out of the other Royal Hog royalties. Yeah, because Paisan has every right. That's true. And right afterwards, Pi, they cry and then admit you have Paisan is a legit Hmong dragon god. Yeah, that's true. From a family of warhawks. Yeah, family of warhawks. Swirly eyes, phobic. Yes, that's true. Three idiots cry and they left. Yeah, they left immediately. And then they tell you the truth by right there in Malaysia. Them are nothing but fools. That they turn around and their grandpa Swirly eye phobic smashed their head and said, "Dies, human. You're too stupid to understand. You offended my name, and you went and versed another from another group, and now me embarrassed. So you dies." Yeah, that's true. And when he said that, yeah, he got it. And that's true. Because you need to think about your livelihood, how you're gonna live when you piss off your grandparents. And they all go. 20 minutes later, boy, y'all block, yeah, boy, y'all block, yeah. The reject didn't believe your part. Yep, the swarthy grandpa kicked his ass, and then he said, "Fine, me kick your butt, go live with your grandpa, the black tail, and you learn why Paisan is smarter for not going near they lie, they eat you, they harvest you, and then they give you back to their human gods. And their human gods do not look like human hawk gods. That's true. They're fancier and they're actually deadly. Yeah, deadlier. Some are deadlier because they have the cartilage bending ability. Yep, that's true. The molecule bending ability, the aerodynamic speed booster. That is always brand new speed, and it never degrades. Yeah, it never degrades because the element never degrades. That's true. That's why they make fun of your pie. 2 million years later, when it degrades because he's stupid, he went down and reset his spinal cord DNA, and then that goes him. Yeah, that goes him. And then he has to rebuild up again. Yeah, that's true. And that's why he's the buffoon. Yeah, he's the buffoon. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. 20 trillion years later, the precon hawk lying to you. Yep, the woman hawk, her bends well. And then there was a Thai hawk that bends well. And they bend and they flew. Yeah, they fly fast. Yeah, they fly fast, kid. Pi saw how fast those things are flying. Pi went around 20 million times around her, and then Pi flew off, and Pi laughed. And her new yeah, Pi is the big engine. Yeah, the big engine King Cobra. The idiot cried for 20 days and looked for the black tail King Cobra. Those are real too. Yeah, those are real too. I will not dare talk. I'm Pi, it is graphic. Yeah, it's graphic. And we need to talk Pi. After you're done bending, yep, you proved it. Her cried for 9 days. Her knew it. Or had a special cartilage and bone element that they saved her new bending ability and superpowers and elements to. They lost it. Yeah, they lost it. When you lose it, you have to realign and then you're a lot slower. Yeah, that's true. And you have to build back up. Yeah, that's true. And right afterwards, it is graphic because her was down there on Earth bending, and Pi they saw you play around. Yeah, they saw Pi play around. And Pi will be back in America about 20 trillion, about 50, 70, yeah, 70 trillion. 70 trillion years from now, almost 80 trillion. Pi and the Royal Hmong Dragon will be there on Earth playing around in America with 40 swirly eye hawks and full beak. Yeah, they're from the royal families, yeah, royal Hmong families. And then Pi the Galo was you lit it, you don't troll so you say, troll bỏ Pi về tới cho mình gần nó phát tại ra mong here, cho phát tại ra mong đã ya cho đã còn nhìn nhau bộ bộ không có câu, cho nên cái luôn mong sớm giờ từ luôn mong sớm có chỉ do cho nó mà nó có tuổi à nó có tuổi ra đa giờ ra na cho cú sẽ đúng là lần chú này nó nhiều lần chú này nữa là một lời cho tin chỉ dùng có dùng đầu đó là chỉ nhẹ cái mình làm đâu phải là ý họ nã cả đấy mình là một con á vậy kỹ là đó chỉ tây chỉ có tin tới đã do là đó chỉ dùng trái hay là dùng trái thâu lời sao để phải có đa nó nè là một số sai nó để thêm mình bị mua còn đâu mà lời chỉ nó vào lầu đá là thế do phải là các chiều chữ tin lên là đó chỉ phải sẽ透过我做见了打个呢，那么个脑背上也脑牌背上，头牌个榔头发大啦，发大就头个牌啦，背落我是用在地度就背上榔上一榔上，发大一牌我是不得就 Wisconsin here，我对前面个头牌是高些就打了，我是个都都就没有打了。Let me make say, yeah, they're small hogs pie. They're only armpit high. Yep, they're not even 5v5, and they're small. They're baby hog gods, and you're playing around with 40 of them. Yep, yep, and pie. You guys are playing around raising baby hogs, and those baby hogs, they see the royal member, human god, still there with pie. Yeah, he's down there, another pie playing around in America. That's 70 to 80 trillion years from now. Yeah, that's true. And right after his graphic scene, your graphic scene, they came down and they begged your royalty to restore the Malaysian Empire. Wrote, no, we cannot. Yeah, we cannot. Because we know that you're lucky to be alive up there. You're actually a sick experiment between the hawks and then the black-tailed aliens, the black-tailed cobras, grandparents who hated each other, but they wanted to aid one of their royal members and they failed. And Pai gutted the royal members' sons and daughters. Same thing with the one in Cambodia and Thailand. Pai did that to an astro. And right afterwards, they lie. Yeah, they lie. They know you stole the position. Yeah, that's true. And that's why they cry. Yeah, they cry. Pai dia tu nia to kan da pai dia da go ma yok ku. Ka po ka yo da la lucky ya ni cha to kia. Yeah, and your hawks are lucky to still have human gods. Yeah, ni cha da cho nhiều chữ mua mong chữ chó bây giờ tin nên chữ thì à hè chỉ giờ lên đây chỉ phải là bỏ là tôi muốn chạy hết chạy muốn tôi bỏ chạy là chỉ cho chơi nữa là chạy đâu đá rồi chạy đâu đá rồi thì ở here. If you're not happy, Pi's royal family will remove you from the space countries, and all the space metal buildings will go back to where the Hawks will be. Yeah, that's true, and that's why her cry, yeah, her cry right there in China, because Pi's telling you the truth. Yeah, from royalty. Empire, your royalties takes about 600 years to make a new space country. How much? By Chinese, that top positions, so the ilu they just chest on the root there. They chỉ cho nhảy, họ cũng chỉ bao na pai. Not to who say da pay. Yup, something yeah, don't listen to the one that's upper body human black tail. They liars. Yup, they're liars. Yeah, yup. And boys later on in life, they don't want Pi. Even Pi don't trust them because Pi know they'll kill Pi. Yeah, they'll murder Pi. The idiot lie in 29. He puked when the grandpa came down and gutted him. Yeah, that's true. And Pi said right there in 29, he cried for 8 days when the black-tailed alien simply dozong and dozong. They put you, they kick you away, and they separate away from you, and they throw you away, and they just list you as orphans. Yeah, orphans, abandoned orphans that they don't want. Yeah, that's true, and that's why he didn't see he was abandoned, and he gets gutted. Yeah, that's true. 20 minutes later, 5 hours later, they beat the shit out of that swirly hog for 2 days, and then they knew. Yeah, they knew. Yep. Later on in life, look, I know he lies to you. Yeah, he lies to you, Pi. He knows your world. He's big. Yep. Palom the for that not 8 trillion space sectors. Yeah, 8 trillion space sectors countries. Yeah, that's true. The Malaysian lying to you too. Yep. He has 3. They're 12 trillion. Yeah, that's true. That's why Pi not say anything. Yep, that's true. And then look how fast they're lying to you. Yeah, because it's common sense. If Pi can kill their human type, then they let Pi win because those are too inferior, too slow. Yeah, that's true. And when you did that, Pi, the Hogs didn't care. Yeah, the Hogs didn't care. They nodded. Those are stupid. Go right ahead, Pi. Yeah, that's true. And look how fast they flee in terror. China saw that from Pi too. Yeah, Pi gutted them. Pi flew around, and then they simply laughed with Pi. Yeah, that's true. And Pi said, 500 trillion years later, yep, you came down with the same hogs. He's full grown. He's playing around, and he beats the shit out of that swirly hog. They left it in Lao. Yeah, that's okay. By you said, con đi lô xin nó phát đại đá lên đó. Blo xếp hệ lời cho tới tu đá không mà con đi cho bộ lời bọc em lo thế thay thế. Tự tin lo không thay thế còn đừng gọi thay thế hàng gọi thay thế rồi rong nhọc cơ. Thông thường là phải cái sẽ có cho lô đá nơi đã lô xin á. Đây nụ bỏ nó người ta bỏ mình thay thế nhưng nụ muốn nụ đầu nụ mất khó. Cho tới nụ bỏ coming yeah 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 bỏ coming cho. Those are the Cambodian swirly hawks. Yeah, y'all the full beak. Yoku. Afterwards, look at the hawk. The hawk took care of it. It went back up to Malaysia. Yeah, look, y'all come to Malaysia. 20 minutes later, look at her face lying to you. Yeah, her's lying to you. Right there in China, they knew it. Yep, they're nothing. Yeah, they're nothing. And Paisa, right afterwards, I saw he flicked you off only to see that you gutted him. It was 4 days fight and you smashed all this hostel. Yeah, Yaku. The chain alone, and you're Yaku. I'm a chunk die, Jangly Jangsu, yeah. And he's a liar, Pi. He doesn't believe you. It takes about 2 or 5 days to smash his awesome for him, Pi. Look at you. 2 seconds, yeah, 2 seconds. Took it, yeah. That's all fast, Pi. Do it. And that's why they make fun of you, Pi. The idiot didn't believe you. And the reality woman, 2 seconds is not one saucer. Take a look. Near 50 trillion. Yeah, that's true. And that's why they make fun of you, Pi. You're a war god. Look at the hawk lying to you. He smashed 30, yep, 30 saucers in 2 seconds. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, those are ultra rare. Yep, good on the king. Yeah, yup, good. Đã chỉ đó đi đó, đã trong trên nó hết đó chỉ đã qua mà. Lấy dân mà lấy qua chỉ chân mà bê cho lũ, yeah. Yeah, bê cho lũ mà ở bê phán nhà mà chân cho đàn the king. Yeah, cho đàn the king, no. The idiot didn't believe you, Pi. He watched the Warhawk smash 20 saucers and hid, and then he flew off, and then he knew tu đã chỉ hư là ya tu đã chỉ hư tu tin nên chuyện đó là nước kia ya nước kia phải một cho phải một tôi đã đó đồ dọc cứ accurate. And he doesn't care, yeah, he doesn't care because he didn't want to raise those type of human gods. And they don't understand they're inferior, yeah, they're inferior. 20 minutes later, by 20 fucking rejects are tossed in Thailand, and then the hawk gutted them 100% goes to. Nữ chùa sữa bài ơi, nữ tự con cái sẽ. Hai, tôi có đã lòng một sự tích cho mình cả lại. Phát tài ra mong lần ghi lo đó. Lấy họ tiến hành sử dụng hết tất gì. Lời chỉ cần năng đi trong đó, lời chỉ cần năng đi trong đó. Tôi cho nó chia tu sư mong tu sư kia ya mua tranh. Hết cho chia cho nhảy sư nó tôi chỉ cho human DNA là nhẹ sư này ya, nhẹ chùa sư này. Nhẹ chùa nó mà đâu cho sao đi cho này ha. Cho nên đã ai post này hết cho nên đã cho giờ đó là tu tới giờ na enjoy du là sao để xin đó là cho là như coi là tu là cho cả na lăng học là tôi có qua nhiều là tôi có qua rồi là cho tới giờ nên nên cho nên là tổ ba một sai là trâu tu tân đại phải tôi mất yeah yeah those are six helixes and pi flick them off yeah that's true those are clone yeah those are clone 28 trillion years ago nó qua nhà chỉ nhà yeah cho nó chúa sẽ đó gì don't guy will hallelujah to the yeah, but the cellular DNA works like a real god. That's true, and that's why they make fun of you, Pi. 20 million years in the future, graphic scene. Malaysia, admit you whack reply. They found a bunch of six helixes, and they punched the IPOS demon, and then that is the Saudi version. Yeah, the Saudi version. And the idiot didn't believe you, Pi. The Saudi version is better than the OI post that serves African Sun God because those are pure evil. Yeah, those are pure evil. And plays Indian, but you a fucking genius. Look at his ass. He didn't see that those look like Bale, but scrawnier, yeah, scrawnier head. And black robe, yeah, that's true. And right afterwards, they're fleeing from Pi too. Yeah, I'm watching. The idiot lying to you is a fucking tiger, Pi. When you get there, you punch him. Yeah, I'll punch him. 29 minutes later, better. Y'all could. If I use it, graphic scene in Lao. Yeah, graphic scene in Lao. He comes down and he admits, yep, you're a god, Pi. He didn't give a fuck. 28 minutes later, look at what he said. How come you don't give a fuck about Malaysia? Because they not Pi. Yeah, they're not Pi. Woman Pi's Mong. Y'all could. If you look at origins, what is Mong is Pi. Y'all could. Malaysia is only part of the equation, Yaku, because Malaysia is a different group of light-skinned Asian gods that Paisan bred into, and they became Pi accurate, and that's why you don't understand women. Their light-skinned Pi was from a sick experiments with Aztec and King Cobra types, and the Pi came out top. And then Pi was the rare human god, human that was so hard to make right because the nerves kept uttering and it sounded like a fucking lizard, acrid, ugly, dark tan Burmese lizard. And then right afterwards, the Malaysian grandparents sent the Hmong sheep demons back down, operated on Pi, nervous system became Hmong, equivalent to Canto, and then Pi did it, and then also went sharper, sharper back to Chinese, and then Pi made fun of them. Yeah, that's true. And that's why right afterwards, Pi, you matched Canto and Chinese, you made fun of Jap because he has never been optimized. Yeah, that's true. He sounds like a violent cobra or viper. Yeah, that's true. And the troop is viper and those. Yeah, that's true. And then right afterwards, they run. Yeah, they run. They knew it. Yeah, they knew it. Pi is the brand new, and it was nice. And I was a nice woman. You don't talk to the grandmothers from Malaysia. They're not innocent. Yeah, they're not innocent. And 29 minutes later, they cry and they admit, Pi, you're the lucky one with the escaped right eye and the escaped right arm. Yeah, that's true. And then Pi, right after you optimize your DNA, your left arm is encrypting your right eye and you infinity. Right afterwards, look at how gruesome Pi. They kept feeding you to their cobra, and their cobra kept shredding your belly. Yeah, that's true. And the idiot didn't believe Pi at. Cái hồ mông là mà cái cháu hồ tụ nát cho cú say in tin in đã ra nè tụ là mà xe phê đâu cho giờ mông chấp là phải là cho gì cái bố nụ đi chả bây phá ở bùa bây phá bố bùa xong bùa thấu nó rõ phá đừng có nó bây nhỏ đầu luôn là tê chờ thái nữa thì bố lô bây phá mà tê nè đồ hậu nè thổ bây chuyện nhỏ hậu nè cho nhẹ cho gì cho bò cho nên cho nó đủ thở nè thêm một ý cho bò về mà lấy ra nè nó tự nó là tự cho trong đi phải nè đó là tụ na cho cú xe bao lâu nữa tua nè nửa mua cho mông nè tỏ nữa nửa mua cho bao nhiêu trò nửa mua trò chỉ nửa mua được cái tương trình trừ nữa muốn được cái tương trình trừ chỉ tụ bao nhiêu năm rồi luôn luôn rồi em mua trên tụ bao nhiêu năm mua lót bị nên thì luôn luôn rồi đó còn lần giúp phải đâu đó có phải ít tụ chữ chia ít chữ tiếng đình chia phải chiều lời cho nông ya phải chiều lời cho nông nữa phải giờ tụ về nhỏ nhỏ chữ sĩ một toàn đâu lời chọn sai tiếng đình chữ lời chọn sai tiếng đình tiếp lệ tự kia cho phải sử dụng đầu tê mà lấy giờ lời cho bỏ tụ vào đầu tê tự kia cho dùng đi phải áp mà tranh các bác có tranh bây giờ lên tới nè thì mong là nên xài trọ tiền hết mong về cái sao thì cho alien tự chọn cho ông đỡ here cho na ở cho Aztec lizard cho Aztec lizard tôi ở Australia tôi là do cứ cho na đu đu là tao mà mày nó đi bỏ cho Aztec lizard nó là cho em rõ là tới tính tới cho mày mua mà cho ông đỡ rồi cho con chú mày tao mà mày thôi từ giờ cho tôi cho phải là cho xin linh tới đã ở thời gian nhà thời gian phải theo lý我们用到都帮着tự cho trong lý phải cái tu tu nó我们用那么来就tự cho trong lý phải cái theo lý liên nhà ở sinh ta theo trong lý phải there ha chỉ cho nên là chỉ cóอยู่đấy giờ là chỉ cóอยู่nó mình tua ya mình tua rồi giờ sẽ bé bộ truyền dùng nó sẽ là dùng đến nó qua tàu trâu phải xong ya qua tàu trâu phải xong nó kia chỉ chơi mông gạo nó bao giờ phải có họ tin chứ có chỉ nhận được mông gạo hay là mông gạo. And right afterwards, Python Makwana, Baypa, Alpua is like 3,400, 3,280 at Baypa, Alpua, Yi Chok, the Song Patola up and go to go pot to Palo Janda, Inda, then Inda Katun Janda, near Yamonga, the Thea to more Python, to Yo, thinning the door plan you in the road. Yellow ya block here, you're more chain. Papa, by her, John the Chilu, you are, John the Chilu, you are to and by right afterwards, nếu nó có mấy bể thì tôi sẽ ăn được một số hũ. Phải là chỉ riêng bao lô đá sẽ bao lô đá cho con một câu này cho bộ sự tia ha. Cho đá nó mà thiên lý tu phải là sự tia ha. Ý tụi mình ở dòng là chuột tổ bê nếu nó có mình bị ra kia số hũ ya ra kia số hũ nó ra chỉ nhớ như. Có một họ sẽ có một quan sẽ bê phá ở bộ gì chỗ xong bắt đầu đó phần những cái đó có bỏ tụ bao lô ra được thả phải cho yêu ra mua phải cho bao nhiêu đùa ta mua có từ cho nó rêu lên rồi nó bị ya block here rồi có từ na thì ya lúa xe rồi just 29 hours ago her has been identified you accurate the stupid human cried for 8 hours and figured it out that those are real animal gods they didn't like Pi said no is human type man yeah that's true and the idiot committed suicide right there in Burma realized that they were only monkey had your dalian jamia. Pamana she yango ya she yango the little twas they had to twas and he cried for 4 hours. Got the game was shiny by no by your dining here by the common size, shiny no bottling the by the little am watching the young little 20 pints easy, yeah, to 20 the short no canning in the she more high, she don't want high, she don't want high, Malaysia caught yeah, Malaysia the moment caught near got people candles, yeah, by the people candles. Đó hôm này có tơ kia mà ta nhông phải ở giò cơ nếu có thọ kia lúc số ấy chỉ đó đó là giò đâu ấy đi học của chỉ đúng hết cục lấy đúng này thế ha có nó có biết về kia tiền mua có nó có tiền kia một sai nào phải nhau nó mới có mua ha mua chanh and he was trong đó mua chanh ya mua chanh có些那些陪到梦就只能啦排到不达达好那浪的真正 Swiss 呢浪的一真正被 ancient Greece 呢把它说把它就只能买到住呢来做个都不达的浪都不达的第二道被爬上 where's been live for 20 and 能够爬上呀，破了对，做嘅個有嚟就plan咗落對，我個工作嘅，我冇啥事落對，啲plan事大家啲要嘅到排呀，要嘅到排啲麼呀，排啲嘅個正，都不讓到做嘅呀，做嘅啲前面都要排咗大門家啲呀，排住嘅個呢個只有呢呀，呢個排是要排咗公司呀，排咗公司，排到特別到阿拉，排到前面面在阿拉 Middle East 打呢是呀，Persia 打呢是。You've been lied to. Persia's been lying to you. We have Pi as a brand new man god. Yeah, that's true. Man god, in the moment, her brain turned on that one of your ghoul spirit was 20,000 years old, came back down, and she quickly patched up your grandpa's intestines and right eye elixir, and then the DNA spinal cord's been patched up, and then immediately, yep, they the Pi at the Pi J. They make the old deal Pi Jonda. They get the Malaysia law. So I get called to me, I am watching. Theo mùa mông ya theo mùa mông chỉ do lên mà mông chỉ chia ya dọc in 28 toward by 2028 they saw that event and they cry yeah they cry ni sa po to po da ho e da the pai mo ho ya pai mo ho and by se to pai ko ho lo la tu ni te me pe to po da no mo pi lo le ko mo chi cho lo na tong ga shi zuo da te le ten chai ya tu le po de tie 你只摸摸都帮的竞争，你这你多少呀？你多少？And that's why by and it's very graphic, yes, very graphic. That the bunny da hold the da break là tôi một bịa ta da break đó cho nên là kirk rồi cho nên là kirk đó là tôi một bịa ta có chỉ bỏ bao nhiêu tu ta chúa tôi có trả ta hậu hiện hậu xe hiện bao nhiêu mấy gì ạ tại tu ta có chỉ bỏ cho ý sa tại hiện cho cái tu ta ạ đó phải để để tôi bỏ nó tôi chở phải phải mất khó ta tại đó cái gì做ta cái mà bỏ tôi bỏ ra nó rong nữa tôi bỏ ra nó rong nữa tôi bỏ nó cho nhiều cho cú chỉ đó đi cho con lâu như chỉ đó đi 做到啲你嗰做做啲啊，排個做大個啲，個真係都唔要做。學家啲可能嚟去幫手，都把單你要嚟收排些排就弄個到你啲就排啲咁多，多做啲前面個諗巴種，諗巴種，排住個水嘅啦，個嚟咁我依度咪攞什麼多嘅嘢，排就都你一做，接住坐落排做嘅啦，個婆我都幾傾你懵就，排到都拿我沙鋪嘅玻璃度。我都嘅傾你排咗，你咪都嗰度都冇 Persia 多嘅，多到俾 Russia here，多到俾 Germany here 喐嘅。And he's ordered to murder them in the Middle East because them are thief and them are murdered right there in the Middle East. He appears in 2056, yeah, 56, he is there. He murders them, and he also appears in Germany to murder them. And then he guts the remaining magicians right there in Russia. Yeah, that's true. He is Paisan's son, yeah, he is Paisan's son. In his magic armor. He is invincible, yeah. He fought Baal, yeah, he fought Baal. And Baal left the planet. That's true, woman. And the part you said, 20 minutes later, poof, that fucking idiot crying right there in Germany wrote him didn't dare, nope, fuck you, too late, yep, delete you, let me delete you. And finally, the idiot crying in China, same thing, yeah, fuck you, me delete you. And we have war with China. They saw Pi seconds, in about 12 minutes, and then all the China's humans are deleted. Yeah, that's true. You only have a bunch of time to get out of China. Yeah, yaku. At Pi where you did it. Graphic scene. They saw 12 minutes of you flying around, and your sun, yep, renders in a trillion, 900 trillion everywhere in the blue sky, and he deletes every human in China. And it was 12 minutes, 12 minutes. Real woman, faster than that. Real woman. The Chinese tiger dragon, nothing yet. He fought one, took only 8 days, 8 days to gut their little Chinese demon. And right afterwards, what? They cry because they know they're inferior. That's true. And by using 2 hours later, the Japanese didn't dare. Fuck them too yet. Fuck them too. Me deleted the Japanese in 18 minutes yet. Fuck you, motherfucker. Me not feeding a stupid fucking sexual fucking stupid shit that never learned from Pi. I'm watching. 20 minutes later, he's been deleted. He didn't even see Pi. He doesn't see Pi's there. Pi destroyed his Japanese Hitomi robot. It took about 18 minutes. 18 minutes. The Japanese robot is destroyed in the blue sky, and then Pi's son and Pi rendered, and them are gone in 18 minutes. That's true. Them are murdered and slaughtered in 18 minutes. Real. Pi did that to Vietnam and Laos too. Yep, that's true. And that's when they didn't dare. Yep, fuck with 6 out of Starfall. That's true. And 29 minutes later, Pi, her daughter was safe in Malaysia. Yep, right there afterwards, Pi murdered them in Malaysia. Yep, that's true. When you did Malaysia, it took 9 days. Pi, you want to know Pi? Malaysia, Pi disarmed her stupid figurehead fucking thing, and then Pi murdered their UFO, murdered them, and then right afterwards, Pi burnt their continent. That's true. When they saw you burnt the country of Malaysia, one of the continents in the ocean, he wept for 9 days. That's true. Rest in peace, female. And then Pi said, right afterwards, there's no more contender. Yeah, that's true. And he said to you, Pi, there's a fool that thought Pi was his friend. He figured it out. Pi gutted him. Yeah, Pi guts you. That's true. Pai said, 29 minutes later, Nana Mushina, ja Pai Mun Topajet, V Pai Leo Fota Ja, Yak, Pai Lo Chinyaga, yeah, Pai Chinyaga. And the 29 minutes later, they fled to their saucer like Chinese immortals. They fled and they hid in Malaysia. Yak. And Pai said, right afterwards, graphic scene in Europe, he came down, he said, what the fuck? And he fled. Yeah, he fled. That's fine.
Hey, Pi, you won. There's another note from me, Pi. Does his go left to some things and Pi looted?
100%, yes, we do. Chứ nữ khá tên nữ kinh nó phải, nữ khá tên nữ kinh nó có một nữ tu phát đại tu kia ya, nữ chỉ bỏ ra phải một tu kia, phải tới mấy tu phát đại thái tây tu ya, ở bên tu tầm này rồi tới chơi ra tiếng ya, phải một tu đại đá này hay đó rồi, đấy là 我是被啥天气奖励拍了，只做啥只做见了拍呀，拍么多了拍多拍呀，么真，这不了。Nhưng mà mình bị người giờ prototype dễ là luôn đấy chỉ là super là sai sẽ bảo khó hết chỉ dùng chỉ là một tổ vật gì hết đâu bộ bài dùng là phải chỉ có họ lựa dùng là một tổ vật là một tổ vật 20 million years later phải là cho nên là thua ta đã một cho tay của tên này kia đã một đâu cái hôm nay đã một bỏ đâu về phải cho nên European này phải tôi xin là cho nên cho những sự phải不用的但是对啊cho nên cho những sự知道了 lời ya chỉ chừng là xin đó ya xin đó ý đồ mi ăn菜呢你一直保卫着白色你做就能的有对呀做嘢差不多都是从不他呀从不他 the Pai said 28 seconds ago her committed suicide. There was another note from me, Pai. After you did it, Russia threatens you. Oh, fuck Russia. Russia's simple. Him there, he didn't see all his Ballward fucking saucers left him immediately. And then Pi appears and Pi goes, yeah, 100% yes we do. He is so retarded, he doesn't see what Pi is. Pi's a real royalty. And yeah, that's true. 29 minutes later, he's so stupid he doesn't see Pi have 2 death rays. As soon as you fly in the ocean or in the blue sky, you get beam on and that poison ray eats at your skin DNA, eats into your spinal cord and brain tissue and retinas, and you become decay. You decay and you begin rotting. That's true. That's when her brain turned on, Pi. You hit her already, her dies, her begins dying. That's true. And right afterwards, 2 idiots passed away immediately in China and didn't want to tell them that you didn't like them. 8 are gone that way. 100% yours do. Yeah, okay. And then he took off to Lao, thinking that the Lao government is going to protect him. Pi gutted him, yep, rest in peace. Pi ended Lao too, yep, like how Pi ended America. That's true. You look at America, there is no more law after 2180. Yeah, right there, 2180. Them are gone. Yeah, them are gone. The White House has been smashed. Pentagon's been smashed. People are running to Canada and Mexico. That's true. And right there, Pi, he committed suicide in Florida only to find out Pi flicked him off. Yeah, y'all could. And woman, you dare Pi gut that ram demon? Yeah, you only have one white ram demon that keeps fucking with Pi. That's the one Pi lured out and got it. Yep, yeah. And his brain turn on. Yeah, his brain turn on. That is your only ancestor that dared and Pi gutted him. That's true. And then you have no more animal demons from the heaven. No more rights and privileges. Yeah, y'all could. 29 minutes ago, Pi, he didn't see your horn demon descended and gutted it. Yeah, 100%. Yes, me too. Because, kid, we cannot provide for you. We found you to be wild, stupid, and you didn't even know how to boot up your human god DNA into real god devices. Pi is in the white race system. Pi's legit. I don't know what kind of race system you is from. Y'all could. You look Palestinian. Too bad, woman. You're not real Palestinian because that's a green ray tag. Yeah, that's true. 29 minutes ago, Pi. Liars in the middle is weeping because them remote. Yeah, them dies. 100%. That's true. And then Pi 28 minutes ago, Baal warned them if they dare, they will be gutted. Yeah, that's true. Paulo bây but then it's like Kai Lugan is other chick on the shot in the Cambodian most embarrassing. Yeah, most embarrassing. You know, Latina, they won. Yeah, they won from Cambodia 138,000 years ago. Yeah, they married one of the young emperors, and he murdered his blonde wife goddess wrongfully, and then they looted his dragon. You know, they looted his seven-headed cobra dragon, and they operated on it, and then they went up there, and they sealed and created space countries. That's real. Yeah, that's real, woman. That's why you're the most embarrassing, the most stupid Cambodian. Yeah, y'all could. And then 20 minutes later, everything you see in Malaysia there, that's Latin tech. Yeah, that's Latin technologies. Tụi đã bỏ nó做lúc tới thời gian nó đông ninh Malaysia cho nó tụi đã bỏ cho dây hà tụi đã bỏ mà đó nó cho nó không sợ. Đó là tụi đã bỏ cái tụi na ra xa lúc đó hông nó một做ya. Tụi cái tự nhiên sinh nó một做vì nữ chỉ mua ya nữ chỉ mua em phai trâu bỏ phai xong nè tụi lâu nè có mấy bé đẹp phai có một sinh tụi ít tụi này đã có loại hết chỉ lúc đó đã có loại cái chết tụi mình xài chúa bé bé một tuổi ya 100% yes me too. Nếu mà tuổi tiêu còn nếu phát tài khám mình nó mà chăm một sắp lời á nếu要读到后面就但是họ phải chỉ phải là muốn phải nếu争取那个nếu多了呀你要你一红包仔你要你一红仔如何为呢如仔人何为好呢ก็冇見啦打下錯到也好也好呢你又變成到咗是你也知道啦咁你得就你全部有窮流現時啲呀phải ya một trong luôn tu là mà tu sẽ chấp lại mù ya hổ mù ya cái hông cho hông cho tôi đại đồ sao lâu là cái ya mù này có bỏ kia nữa là muốn được phẫu cho cái ít lúc trông dễ nữa đại tới nhân là cho nữa bự tao hồ sơ được không nữa lúc còn mọi nhân là sợ cái chân mà đó là phải một giờ phải muốn được lúc còn một trông nhớ phải muốn được lúc còn một trông phải ok cho tới đã phải kia nữa thì nữa thua là ai nữa thua là và mong phải tu nhanh tiền hè tu đời nữa giờ tu phát đại khám mình hè thái phải mất tu bao giờ tay bỏ cái tu phát đại khám mình tu chân là con chụp pro này phải một trong lúc phải muốn lúc còn một trông hè phải muốn lúc còn một trông hè người ta bảo là phải chịu ở hai nữa thì hè đấy mù đi tới mấy bé ở phải tu nữa mà thì phát đại ra thì phát đại ra nữa cho nên mình nhận được chùa này nó mà tua nó mà tua nhưng mà这sai呢只做啥哩怕遐只做做一做些哩遐我总裁讲么多些么多些么多些但是么多些的了对的我把人那别么子只么了呀只么了卡着呀卡着 and right afterwards 来么sai呢别个我把了就么多些呀么多些故事呀这故事的呀 and 20 minutes later he was checking his brain fluid and then he nodded by for life. The kid is wild. If it damaged the brain fluid, yep, got him. Yeah, got him. 100% yes, you. The retard didn't believe you. 49 minutes ago, they went back in time. They apologized to Pi, and they flew off. Malay knew immediately. Yeah, y'all could. cái sao thì cái chơi nó lọ học cái một tháng nó chơi nữa lại nó tôi mới cơ tại đá bộ bự lô hồ sơ nhớ chỉ đá bộ bự lô hồ sơ có bộ trong trai một nhà ya trong trai một nhà mình sai có bộ kia bây giờ đá bộ bự lô hồ mua ở bây giờ đá nhá hồ mua ở bây giờ đá tôi nhá hồ có một chỗ nó cho nhẹ gì cái câu lá rồi có bộ phải ya hồ đồ ở bây giờ mình phải trai số yang trai số phải chỉ mua phải cho lâu cho mình dùng chỗ sẽ lúc đánh xe bây giờ họ từ phải mất nhiều phải chỉ是sai呢做什么事呀都被大家老搞这那老看来都那个人都做什么的对仲係仲多字內仲係對啲啊排證書又排證書排都幫我哋作我哋呢我太對了但是你又就你就起碼的你幫係啲動到呢只有排喺下動到有一度發大呢多拖可以啊多拖可能了còn nói chỉ tới giờ nơi đã có đồ người hai người chỉ cái hay chỉ cái tụ niệm tụ chỉ mà đó chỉ cái vì đó có lần trai thời trong ít tụ phát đại khó lá kia tụ bỏ không thể tên là tụ pin nè lo chỉ bỏ trong lo chỉ bỏ trong lo cho lo hai kia lo cho lo hai kia lo bố kia lo chơi nữa đâu ya lại nó tới sau lại xả lu xả lăng xả bộ phá lu xả bộ phá lu chơi cho chơi ra ya cho chơi ra sống đồ đồ thì ya cho space station country ya tới chơi ra là做冷领的但是了之前呢为了咱们的牌呀了的我知道这些都打着也打着那么就什么都发达做到看那么多了也那么多了然后骗我真就这骗了我个走去找来就面拖去了么都多的呀么真而且个什么都不怕凶了那个没被为你家排我排桌了不呀然后的排走呀排走cho phát thời gian nó còn ổn à nó thành khẩu công sự giờ nó mua tủ ra tủ cái từ kia giờ qua bao lâu long cái tay sợ được thôi á sợ được thôi ta chỉ cái bao giờ phải cái anh chơi chơi mong thái chùa vậy chùa luôn nhưng mà chùa chỉ chùa này chỉ bao giờ cú long thì là giờ cũng muốn long giờ cái này cái hình式cái thua ta chỉ phải hay giọt cái vậy phải giọt cái awkward phát thời gian mong hay giọt cái yes nó chỉ bảo cho mình sai á tụi nó ra ya tụi nó tin là ra chủ thì ya on Pfizer 58 minutes ago, he didn't believe that that's a real human dragon god. He looked and then he probably that's the one that you came down in America with. That's true. 70 trillion to 80 trillion years ago into that's true. And Pfizer, they didn't believe that he's royalty. He got at all them fuckers and pointed to their grandparent hawks that the experiment was to make more, but you fail because your royal human royal members ended up extinct. Yeah, them dies. That's true. Them passed away. Yeah, them passed away. That's true. And then right afterwards, graphic scene in Romania. He came down and reported by the stupid bitch didn't believe you. They gutted her right there in Thailand. Always 100% yes, they Yaku. Lang up higher. Like your mother and land me to the sake, ya blow da da do, ya blow da da do. Cho nên trừ ma đó từ từ xa cái lấy chỉ mua tụ phát tại tua kia chỉ cho lúc đại tàu một cho là một cho cái số lấy lúc trở lại tua ya lấy cho là bố kia rồi cho bé sinh ya là bố kia rồi cho bé sinh là kiêng cầu ya là kiêng cầu đó là cho tới chơi ra là giọt cái từ từ xa cái là một phụ cho số ya giọt là ya giọt cái ở bây giờ có một cái gì đó có một bộ lúc vậy có một cho khoảng trong từ ta là ya lấy đi bóng thủ đó là quan gia có một bao họ chuyển gia là giờ dù hai年kia là yêu cho nên nhà yêu yêu na chỉ cho yêu một bao số na bao hôm nay tới chỉ phải một là tổ bự chạy phải một tuần nhà tổ bự chạy tiệt kia lúc mà đâu tuần nhà tổ chỉ phải một là tổ bự chạy phải một là tổ bự chạy tiệt and right afterwards tụi mình nhận sai nó không mình bị tụi bỏ tụi giờ đã hôm nay ya giọt cái là mà này tua là cho nó một cho số giờ giọt cái xong rồi bao hôm nay tới chạy play lúc mà đâu là lọ mọi người chỉ sợ được cho nhảy thì later on in life pi comment here là nhung qua đâu tụ đủ chính có sẽ nếu như muốn nhau phát tài lúc chạy phát tài chùa nè phát tài chỉ bảo để cho nên lúc mà đâu cho nó thuộc pi ya một cái chỗ nữa nè pi cực tiệt ya pi cực tiệt đó là tụ nó chỉ朋友打理nó hiểu một chân tụ nó bảo để pi hai nên lạ sự ya pi chân gì sự ya chân gì sự đâu and in the end, cho nên một cuộc đời ra con thời gian xóa sẽ. And in the end, pie most graphic scene có một bỏ cho vào cho sử dụng nên là cái có qua được phải nữa cái đó bao thì chọn sai ra nữa lời chùa nữa lời chỉ bao thì cho một miệng đồ luôn nu mà đủ cho tôi nữa một bỏ bị hông nữa giờ bỏ kia ya mà chẳng bây giờ có chỉ bao giờ có mong cụ ta ít tu là có chỉ tu cho miệng sai nữa cho nó mất tuổi ya cho nó mất tuổi and when you're there pi five adults laughing because they saw you fly around. There's an idiot in Thai that thought Pi was the buffoon. Pi gutted him, and then Pi figured it out that those are locked away countries. Yeah, those are stored away. And then Pi, when you get access to the country you entered, you saw those things are super fast. Yeah, y'all good. Pi mo cái sao Pi mo no Pi lúc chơi nó Pi mo no lúc clone. So yeah, Pi only went with the clone UFO. Pi didn't bring his real. Yeah, y'all good. Because those are super violent, super fast gods that are locked away in those space countries. And when you get there, graphic scene Pi. They cried for 9 minutes when they saw you versed it. It was not full of it. It struck you 20 trillion times, and then you kept pushing him, and then you fly around, and then he didn't dare, yeah, he didn't dare. And then right afterwards you land, and then you look around, and then a bunch of blacks that are part Asian, and then you punch they, and then they tell you his language, and then you nod, yeah, you nodded. And the paisa, very hard, yeah, very hard. As soon as that happened, you laugh for 48 minutes, and then you're flying around. And the paisa, Hintin Pai, 220 years later, you mastered his language, and you're talking to him, and he makes fun of you. He wrote, paisa, what's the use? We're all refugee, and her flying around, and Pai didn't care. Yeah, Pai didn't care. Be careful, Pai. And right afterwards, when you left the space station, you saw a great little kid that was hiding in the back. He was Native American, and that's the same one you knew you got in Malaysia. Yeah, that's true. And right afterwards, they released those things back onto Earth. And right when they released it, Pi, you matched him, but you waited for him to invade. Yep, a different dragon god emperor because you ended them. Yeah, you ended them. That's true. Because they want the impossible. They want that kind of technology. When they shared none, yeah, that's true. And so Pi gave back none, yeah, that's true. And that's why Pi, when you gutted them cried for 20 million years, and then their hawks went, and their hawks arrived, and then they took the remaining children to their sectors. Yeah, that's true. The most graphic is you, Pi. Where you're there, there's a grandma hawk angry Pi up, and she know you're right. The kid is a Lao Pi up. Him has got a lot of towards it, and lot towards it. Hey, Pi said, thought Malaysia, thought I got to a Xia Hong to Malaysia now. Deeply to the to Shannon can go in, I can go in the York. Ít tụi mình xài tới yêu tàu là có một miệng đó ta chỉ có cho chuột thôi à cho chuột đâu đây ya chỉ mình phải thì phải mua ít tụi nhẹ dùng lên tới hiện ta chỉ xài tàu để phải lúc tụi nhẹ ta đi nữa ya cái tụi tôi nữa phải xem mà chia sẻ nữa bấm lông luôn nữa chim lông luôn phải mua được bao đâu nữa nhẹ cho tới thời gian rồi còn phải chiến tranh là hay à phải chiến tranh là hay nó hay tụi chuột sẽ à tụi chuột sẽ mình tôi phải认真猜着phải簡單的你要等下冇爭，有個phải簡單的進步。Persia gió giọt cơ. Thế bị tụi bài sẽ tụi cái nhà plò có tụi tuổi số nè số mình bị có chân là nó chân á có tuổi là tuổi ta chỉ trâu bộ bài xong nè tụi nhẹ qua tụi bay số mong được nếu bao có chơi thì có một lần nữa có chơi tụi ít ba miệng rồi dùng cái cho lực cái cho tay chơi đá ta chỉ có chỉ cả cho tụi nhẹ à có mà tụi nhẹ đầu cái tụi nhẹ phải món đầu à phải món đầu là giọt cơ đâu có bài bao thì bài chỉ hoa đạo lý em mà tranh tụi mình xài qua tụi trâu phá xong thì mình bị tụi phá xong nên là phải báo cáo hay nên chính gia mình xài phó tài là một sự chân nhảm và phải sự chân tự chia cho nông dân là cho quá sản đắc hộ cái sản phẩm của tôi nhà tôi chân ta lên thì hiện là nhiều con người phải theo lý nhóm người dân chia được học cái cái bài sẽ có bỏ tôi có muốn dân chia là số tuổi nhiều người có một số tuổi trong sự thế hệ ý tuần sai mong là你只没白的，叫我唱的那是做一首诗呀，一首诗了，别说写诗呀，说写诗了。他们写配首呀，写配首。And right afterwards, by they were the most retarded of the King Cobra version. There was only one Hmong type. Yeah, that's true. The idiot didn't believe you. They kept going, and then they saw the other version was the blacktail. Yeah, blacktail's plentiful. Yep, he comes down. He got a lot of them. Yeah, got a lot of them. He didn't dare touch Pi because Pi has swords that glow, and he's afraid of metal that glows white, blue, or red. Yeah, or black. Yeah, that's true. In 20 minutes, he flies off. The kid didn't believe Pi. They flee in terror. Yeah, they flee in terror. And Pi said, 29 minutes into the fight, I saw a Malaysian. We all thought Pi was funny. And then he looked, Pi, you ended him in 12 days. Yeah, y'all good. Tàu Pi mà xin đầu năm Malaysia, hay ni Malaysia, nó lúc yêu cả nè. Pi muốn Pi xin bùa nó tàu có anh hôn nó tàu kia ya. Pi muốn gong 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 tàu có anh hôn nó tàu kia. Nó lại tàu cái xin gạo xin bầu chân cơ, giờ xin做chân cơ. Pi tàu cáiตัวnàyตัวcó anh hôn ta nè. Ya pro tàu都要估啦，Pi ya yok cái giống hình. Pi giống xe ya Pi ya pro mu ya thằng đó Piจะไป食懵嘢冇整，Piจะไป食懵咗yok cái。Pi ya pro Pi mu play到ya懵到來直接Pi giống xe啲啊。vì yêu chúng mà bây giờ chúng mà ý hay nên chỉnh ở đây làm như thế yêu cho cho là yêu tôi cho nên nhiều chỗ giống là chỉ giống nên đã là một cái ở bên lúc đây chẳng là đã tiền để hùa mà lấy lũ đi nó quật đấy rồi quật đấy rồi nó bỏ cái giờ tôi phát tài lo hết phải lo chứ hay đã lo là kia phải yo ya phải yo nó bỏ cái thôi giống nên là mình xài yêu tới bao giờ khởi tới yêu bao lâu đá ya còn lâu yêu bao lâu đá ya bao lâu đá nhưng mà phải cho chỗ rồi phải sai thì ô yêu tụ bao lâu nó bao lâu thì phải这啥就phải压钱压钱这样phải chỉ có phải chỉ có tiếng kia and the 20th spice the 20th prince didn't believe you he wasn't hugging hug and then phải got it him yeah that's true nhập từ phát tài nên ngồi gì nơi nơi tuột nó phải là nơi sao tiền chơi có đôi là có công nó tuột kia nên chỉ có đã phải lo phải nhập lo kia ya mọi chuyện đâu có phải sẽ có hai年冇咪個自我啲人哋個幫個做到勁多都是佢到好多嘢，佢到好多，你都你又做裝有地球咪嚟到到做拍上嘢做拍上，and you wage war with them for about 6,000 years. Yeah, that's true, and it's probably more at 6,000 plus. Yeah, that's true. And it's more graphic, but you said 29 minutes later, he laughs because you appear as a white guy. Yeah, that's true. Phải mà giờ khủng lâu mà phải tự mà dùng đi mà đó giờ trước đó thì phải mông phải tự ra ya yok cứ. It means I just wanted to Dani by what you don't know is that when you appear as a Hmong god, they make fun of you because they know you have white ray tech. But 20 minutes later, you have a nice black emulator. 100% yes, do. A plus yes, do. And they make fun of you because Chinese and you Pi, you're innocent. They didn't know that Civil War cost their grandma Hawk 20 trillion sectors, but you own all 20. Yeah, 20 trillion. Yeah, that's true. And the end Pi, you and your royalty went and restored that, and you gained all 20, and then you have bots covering all the refugees, and then with the soloways you got of them, and then 29 minutes later, bunch of evil crying right there in the Middle East, because Pi looted their iPods. Yeah, that's true. Pi took one, and then Pi took the woman, Pi nerfed it, Pi took away the vipers in her right arm, and then after that, her's a regular hardworking demon. Yeah, that's true. And then Pi murdered off the other. Yeah, that's true. And did you see what happened, Pi? 20 minutes later, they figure Pi's Vang demon, Horn demon, Caucasian demon took away her vipers on the right arm, and then her regular working demon. Yeah, that's true. And then genetically, they nerfed her from the spinal cord to the brain, and then normal. Yeah, that's true. 28 minutes later, they cry, Pi, you won. Yeah, you won, Pi. The idiot is allowed. And Pi said, when you're there, you remote view how many times her came back down and didn't want to build technologies, and the stupid young one keeps forcing her, and then him ends up gone. Yeah, that's normal. And Pi said, when you're there in 2038, you see an eye post wrote to you and ask Pi, why is you more believable than that Malay? Because that Malay is pure dirt. Him has no idea that his women are six helixes are only clone yet. The Malay what in the Japanese clone some to Bajay watching. Japanese là mua trâu tuần tân đại luộc cái đó tu tân đại thì cho chân trong này phải hàm hoa chân thì mất tổ bao nhiêu rồi mất tổ bao nhiêu rồi chúng nó nuôi hàm hoa chân giờ này chúng nó phải lo phải mới sai trâu tu tân đại rồi phải cho tao hồ đồ ya học cứ phải cho yan gì empire when you're there graphic. Yes, graphic. I see a bunch of Ram laughing with you, and the Pi when you're playing around. You saw what he said to you, Pi. Those are his only babies. Don't kill them. Yeah, Pi nodded. Pi no. Pi saw they. Pi hovered. Yeah, Pi hovered. Pi left they alone. The kid don't have a clue that they're Refugees, yeah, they're refugees. Kid in Thailand, don't dare, don't dare, woman. And the Payusan, when you're there in Malaysia, a huge device fell down, and that was your grandpa's device, and then your AI bots looted it. Yeah, 100%, yes, we do. When you're done looting it, you clone, and then you talk to your Hmong Malaysian ghoul, and then he boots, and then you know what that is, that's an emulator. Yeah, it's an emulator. And when you're done, you remote view, and then you cry for 9 hours. No, didn't cry. Thái Lan so hard. Ni tua se ya ni tua se. Ni bo kai me ya ni pi tua na na. Ye to ni what days na. Sa mun jeng na. Ka bo tu kai me nan itse jo bo jo yi na to me ja. Một kỷ luôn này trên là một tàu trên Atlantic parking lot hồ nè, giờ hồ Dead Sea Scrolls giờ mình hiểu sao giờ mình hiểu ấy mà đỡ trừ khu nè, ấy lỡ cho nên chơi ấy dài ngầu hồ nè, lần ngầu yên luôn nữa mà, đó là này tụ phát tài hay tụ phát tài đó là sâu luôn nè, là kỷ luôn trên là yam hồ nè, ấy ní khu ní tụ này một đây đó một tàu mấy lối sao, một hai giờ cầu cũng này cho nên đa đó là tàu nè, cái lợi giá cho một bảo vệ đấy cho về cho một sinh trí hồ nè bây giờ, thằng một sinh trí hồ nè bỏ cụ khai mình đâu đi chả mua tụ đa nó cái này nó thâu kia cái một tụ phát tài hay tụ sản phát tài đó anh này chỉ cho lẩu chùa sơ đó chỉ phát tài chính này học cái anh này chùa mà đi chả tôi nói tại tiếp là tụ đa nó tụ đa là rồi nó hashtag nó bảo nó mua kia tụ nhiệt nó tụ kia ya mua tụ nhiệt tụ đa nó tụ kia cái này tụ nó này chính trị đó你这那活得是能拆，我摆了咯，我洗个估计是那么些。那当那么我都国差我别个这，估计是等个这国路是多是咯，也得不然去也是种的呀，
这也种的了，现在把开人熬的这，và mình cái tụi ít cho gì nữa
thế ya và mình kia đó có thế, thằng đó nó ấy liền quay bao giờ yêu tụ quốc nó có bao tiền nó nên bây giờ này chúa, vậy là mua tụ một đây nó chụp bao nhiêu phải cho vậy tụ quốc nó có cho vậy là cho bảo vệ pha má là cho cái tài gì là mất thâu từ về lúc đó là hậu đây hậu gì là mất thâu tiền là gia plot từ kia hậu bà đây vậy gia plot cho bỏ kia về pha má vậy là thế hay đó có ý hay nên chuột khi đứa sắp lời có một có vam không thể không có một uốn luồn đó tới đá ấy bao giờ phải mà đó là lời giờ lời hại hết thầu có một cái chỉ trời trai hết có một cái cụ li có một là tụi đã thơ nè hiện đầu là tụi đã lại tí thế là tụi đã nè là tụi đã chỉ tua nè là tụi đã một cái tua bỏ chơi cái này thế à tụi một đấy nó mà chuột
thế ya tụi một đấy chuột thế lo một phải da lo một bỏ bị phá ma tay nó phải tụi tu nè nó tụi bia là tụi nhẹ tua thế ya plot tập lời nè tụi tu nè cho phong yêu xong là ya lo
à là ya lo
cho con được chia phát tài này khi nhớ sẽ
à này khi nhớ sẽ
nếu mà khu kia lúc chơi là mày nó nếu chỉ nếu cho con lươn nữa nếu nhiều nữa cho không có cố sự nếu dành kia là ga kia là họ ya trở nếu mà chia nếu chỉ
chia à nếu chỉ chia
nếu tiếc tụi tua kia đã thật từng
phải à mua chơi cái bao là bây giờ chơi nếu tua kia đã là khơi kia đã rake nếu tôi phải nếu tôi khai phải có chơi đâu hay là bây giờ nên là bây giờ mà nó sẽ phải có tới chơi mình có bữa đó hay có chúa nhỉ chúa cũng đi chơi có chúa đi chơi phải uốn lên nhỉ phải uốn lên phải chúa phải chữ kia
ya phải chữ kia phải lụa tô chép phải uốn lên tiếp lên chỉ người ta mới bị người cho không nó dành để cho
bà sẽ dạy dành để cho bà sẽ dạy qua lư sẽ nếu một tón được có cho tự nó lọt tiếp ra là qua khẩu công hay là qua technology những sĩ chỉ có từ tên tay được qua sao nó gọi là mất trú từ nó mới có
tuổi hay có tuổi nữa có bố phải ya tụi cháu lên đó có
đó là cháu đó là mình sai có tàu lúa sĩ có cho những sĩ chủ lý giả sĩ có cho những sĩ tiến lý giả có trú từ nó có mua nó sẽ phải được có tôi có cho bà cho bó và tôi có những sĩ đàn thoại à mọi chuyệnก็มาตรวจเตี้ยไม่ใช่อะตรวจเตี้ยไปแล้วว่าอยู่ทลายเป้าลูเราไปอ่ะอยู่只么ลมเหล่ายังไทยอยู่ไหนเตอมาซอกขาเท้งเหรอcho cái tay tiên hình rồi mà kiaเขาtranh nó phải à một tranh sau một đợt thì cái này tụ nó phải một cái chùa rồi hay dọc cơ
and then right afterwards pai ta chỉ nói rất là chỉ bảo tới chỉ phá mà này khai rồi mà vợ mình sắp lại tan đôi chân xài một đây là mới cho cây có con á lời cho đó sẽ mất trú tàu lại
à mất trú tàu lại và tin hình cơ rồi tụi tin hình là sắp ăn thì ăn thì nữa chia là
sẽ bị chia sẽ
chuyện gì là chuyện gì nữa chuyện đấy hai nên cho nông là bịa ta chỉ chẳng là phải chỉ
nói là một chuyện and right afterwards pai tu mong gai thế này cái bảo lúc trên nó kỹ sự cho đá được là chuyện lúc nấu cho nè lần cha được là gọc lên được
lúc nô là giờ dân chúa hiện thì à nhưng mà chúa thì à nhưng mà chúa thì phải à trâu bò phải xong bé một giờ cái chân này mình lấy ra bé một giờ cái chân mình lấy ra họ một cái nó phát tại bùa cái trong cái thì à sẽ phải chập lại sẽ phải chập lại em bị tôi phải tôi có một chân tôi đã tôi dùng của không kia là phải một chân ya phải tôi ra rèn không được kia là có chỉ bảo để của trời nhau phải luôn là trên là lối nhà trời cái này một ngày nhớ số trong một ngày chỉ bỏ ra tôi phải mỗi lần trên là lối trong đó phải chân tôi đã cả rồi phải lụa ý lúc trên là lối trên phải tới cho mình ya một chân phải cho không lòng rồi phải chân tự bật cái lần chúa kia xử lý ở bên路里ở bênนู่นở bên城市办错的路以外方向莫真，都排路个面菜哦，走了嘛。但是同等呢，cái cho nên hôm lộ nhau có đại tử nó, cái cho qua bắt lưới nó nè, bởi chỉ tí họ xì nữa mà, có bỏ cũ mua qua ta nó cũng gia tô số chứ, đó chỉ có qua nó có gia hậu nó, ấy cái lúc bắt lưới lưới kia cũng nhẹ tiền, cái giờ tới bắt lưới cũng nhẹ tiền, đấy số một là vậy, nên nhân tài qua bên dưới để có đâu cái tiền. Ê phải, yo có yo tụ văn đó vì lý do này bây cái đó có chỗ bây giờ đồng là phải chân thiên nên ngủ bây tụ đó là khởi giờ bây tụ đó tôn giả mà đó phải mua ăn tụ tụ mua nên ngủ tụ cho là做lúc không mua bắt sa mua tàu đó còn chơi chơi tham vào cho đã có tàu ta chỉ phải cho tụ phải cho đó mà đó bị phải cha lên kia chỉ mua cho không lòng được mua lòng lên kia也比裸贴街呢比裸些做的叫了新潮些许多的东西贴街也好可都没有做了你只包的我鸟手打个排鸟的地打个好路老的应该去做冷嘛他王子的嘿白是不过点给个看呢都才说呢还没别的这种门槛的ก็ตัวจอจีก็โจกิจะรู้จริงแล้วสิก็คงมาจิบเราอย่าจิบเราเทียเฮีย and the idiot lied to you by แล้วเนี่ยข้อมูลไปได้เจอหาจงไปมูได้ตัวเทียเฮียเป้าไปยอแต่ตัวชับเลยก็จะได้หนึ่งโจเลยจากมาไม่ใช่จะอาจจะเทียเฮีย and 29 minutes later their tall tales ended right when Pi gutted them in perma that's true เนี่ยพามันเราตัวปลุกสุดเทียเฮียใช่ตาเลยก็จะได้หนึ่งกูชินเชงกูชิก็ให้เลยอยากเกิดพายว่ายอ and right afterwards Pi big news in Florida ก็มันจะกันนะตัวนี้จะมองปลอเลี้ยงเลยเนี่ยเขาเต้แต่ปลอทุกอย่างเต้นแต่ปลอพายตัวละถอดพามันตัวปัจจัยเยอะมดตัวปัจจัยตาเสียพายมันตัวปัจจัยพายเคก็จังเนี่ยเขาเปพายปอกก็ตัวเล็กพายปอกก็ตัวเล็กก็จะ barcode เลยตัวจะ A B C 1 2 3นั่นปลูเลยก็ลูกไก่เนี่ยเราใช้ตัวไก่ตู้ชะก็จะกวนลือเนาะchỉ tự đó làเนี่ยเราchỉรู้phải lúc tự nó lên nhà là gì lúc tiền ha thế chỉnh hai tiền ha cái lúc chỉ tự phải lấy chơi lên mất bỏ chơi rồi là mất bỏ chơi là mất những tua rồi tiền ha right afterwards phải có một nửa tua đó nửa lúc lúc chỉ bảo được nửa trăm một bây giờ bây số một đó nửa chỉ cho được có dùng một tay có một tua bỏ chơi ha phải một tua bỏ chơi tiền ha đó có cái nên câu chùa ha giống nè mỗi cho cái chơi tới nên chữ in sát tự bờ na vì giờ bây chỉ quan gìแล้วก็ไปพอตัววันนั้นให้นิ่งจืดพอจะไปกูเฮียแล้วมาไปตัวซื้อเฮียแล้วก็ฉกใจที่นิ่งจืดเฮียมัวปล้องดูเฮียฉกใจเลยเฮียมัวขอ reason ไปนึกตัวนะนึกจะบอกอะไรเดียวจังเลยมัวเล่เดียวนึกจะใช้เดียวคอชิลเฮียยอกเกิด and right afterwards Pi the most evil is you taught that and he cried for 20 minutes nếu được không một qua tàu lũ phải nữa bao thời tàu sợ được hôn là chia sẻ tiền here so they told each set cho gì là chỉ muốn từ sai Kyron always a dog only is true all aliens pulling her out of their tanks and stuff yeah y'all pasting her skin together in 3D space his dog me and 29 buys it 29 they cry the moment they figure you told them the truth about how their royalty was bartering with dead sea scroll spirits and then 29 minutes later her brain turned on that Pi caught her like that. Pi goes her, yeah, that's true. A woman, Pi's name fly, but they look you didn't follow Pi's human law, then they go, yeah, that's true. Thảo có bỏ lỡ sai Pi cho tin nên chữ cho cái trai đó, có chữ what trời là một cái tua. And 29 minutes ago, Pi, same thing happened in Kyron again. Yep, them were gutted. And then Pi said, right when you remote view, the stupid idiot is the daughter that came down that didn't want to meet you in Thailand, thought that they were going to take her to any other place. No, they took you to the garage in the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, that's true. The UFO garage down there in the Atlantic Ocean, real. Yeah, that's real. But you don't get to use it anymore when Pi catches you. Yeah, that's true. And Pi, you said 2083, we inform all aliens that fucking illiterate Burmese has been exiled. Yeah, that's true. And kid in Thailand, you will also be X'd out when Pi find out because we know you was a stupid Thai man and the other's a stupid Lao. And then the vid is already been X'd out. Yeah, that thing is X'd out. And then 20 minutes ago, Pi, the stupid Jap is X'd out right when Pi got at you. Yeah, that's true. Right now, you think you're smarter, and that fucking Chinese motherfucking bitch thought they were smarter. That they're hiding a few of those bitches up there. Watch how Pi in China, and then their heads are brought right back down by the royal members and cut off and placed right there in Thailand. That's true. And right when that happened, woman, do you think that you're smarter than God's society that they know is you? They all psychic, Pi psychic, they even know. There's checkmate is checkmate. Duh. Paulo bây giờ nó qua nhà chỉ nhà mà ta nên là có mong cầu về lũ phai giọt cơ. And that's why he even knew Pi, yep. Extinct, yeah, extinct, that's true. And Pi, you said 228 Pi, he realized that when you're hovering, and same thing with Japanese checkmate, yep, extinct, yeah, that's true. And then right afterwards, Pi, the fucking bitch didn't understand checkmate. Her look and Pi just cutted her people right there in Perma, that's true. And then Pi, you said right afterwards, a lot of Chinese beggars, and then Pi turned them away, and them go, yeah, them go. Them go. If you don't go, Pi will gut you. Yeah, Pi will gut you. That's true. Pi is pissed. Pi knew what occurred. And then, yes, Pi has to go hide too. Yeah, y'all good. Lang Pi, y'all good.